Okay, boys, we are ice level Stanley Cup Finals, and we're going to do a little demo here presented by Bauer. And first off, we got to talk about the gear, the new Flylite.
Hook us up.
I mean, it's so good. The feel when you touch these sticks, nice little. Yeah, look at it. You can debut it.
A white impression.
I mean, this is solid. We've got you could Flylite skates. Got
Skates
the
out of the
Flylite
box.
stick.
They don't hurt my feet. Not bad at
all.
all.
That's a big point.
We'll put that to the test right now.
Yes.
We're going to try to do some demos. We'll see how that goes. Johnny. Faceoffs. Leon Draisaitl, I don't want to say his numbers are staggering, but he did some creative things, and sometimes just winning that one big draw is what you need to do. And I thought he was really creative with a few of them in game two, especially late in the third.
Little details, face-off matters. Florida was much better in game one than Edmonton. So when you go up against the same guy all the time, Repper used to take a lot of draws, you have to throw curveballs at him. They get into a rhythm, especially when you have the man advantage, you have extra guys out there. You can try something different, throw them for a loop and see if you can't get advantage. Because you mentioned, games have been so tight. One win, one possession could be all the difference in the world. So Barkov, one of the best defensive center, well, the best defensive forward in the league. Big guy, you think, he can't be tricked. But even a guy as good as Barkov occasionally can be caught off guard like Draisaitl got him in game two.
You got to give him a couple different looks. So we're going to jump into it here. Hey, Schneid, we'll have you be the referee.
Atta baby.
Dream come true.
Yes, I mean, you're just all by the rules. And
what
then
about me, Michael?
You're Connor McDavid, obviously. So you're going to go on the
Obviously.
inner arc.
McJesus.
Yes.
That's it.
Get over there. And then, yeah, we'll move in here.
You're Leon Draisaitl.
Leon Draisaitl.
I'm Sasha Barkov. This is on the power play, defensive zone face-off. For me, I'm a left-handed player, so my strong side is generally pulling backhand to the corner. Barkov, when he takes these face-offs, he will turn his hand over on his stick, so he has more strength to pull back towards his safe corner.
Let's knock the ref down right there.
If I hit the ref skates, that's okay. Draisaitl's a lefty as well, so it's not his strong side would be to pull to the middle on his backhand. To go towards the boards, he's not quite as strong.
So, and a lot of times too, when you're sitting here, okay, strong side for Draisaitl, well, that we already established that's McDavid. It's not a one-time shot, so his options, he probably wants to get it back. He wants to win this draw clearly, but he's on his weak side to Barkov's strong side.
Yep.
And so you got to be creative in these moments. And we start seeing this. We get in there.
Worth remembering, defensive player puts his stick down first. So me, Barkov, even I have to get my stick down ideally, because Schneid's in this little white triangle here. I have to have it there allegedly stationary. Guys try to bend the rules, but that's supposed to be stationary defensive guy down here. Draisaitl would see me, hand over, very likely going with the power pull route.
So Draisaitl's hand is natural. It's forward here, so that pretty much takes away him pulling it back. And so he comes in, and both these two guys, to note, they're big guys.
Yes.
I don't know if this play works against the smaller guy, but it doesn't matter. He's just got to win this draw because these are happening 6-on-5, power play, end of the game. But you see Draisaitl come in, and it was really strange because he starts doing this tapping. He's doing his tapping. I don't know if it's him just getting ready to jump the gun.
Almost like a baseball player, like, I'm getting ready to go. Like he's timing it to jump because his stick is down there plenty early, but it is not stationary.
That would be a distraction for me if
Right.
I'm Sasha Barkov. Wondering what's this guy doing right now? But it was a great little. I don't know. It was an indicator because every time he did the stick tapping like this next play was happening.
As an aside, there has been no centerman in this series who's had more false drops than you, Mr. Draisaitl. Every time he goes in there, he's jumping in early, and they have to start over. A ref gives him a warning.
Yep.
You never kick him out, just give him a warning, and he goes back in again. So he is very twitchy before the faceoff drop. Leon Draisaitl is going up against Barkov, and we know, last thought, especially when you're shorthanded or when you're on the power play, possession is so important. The easiest way to get the puck in the offensive zone, win the first faceoff. The hardest way is for me to win it. I ice it,
Chase.
and now you got to try to get an entry under possession. It is the easiest way by far for a power play to get possession is to win the initial faceoff. Rarely are you in a spot to pressure right off a lost draw when you're down 5-on-4. So it makes it that much more important for Draisaitl. I'm going to get in there early, wait, get ready to pull. Here comes Draisaitl. And you see where his stick goes? Right here. He seals my stick in my hand. And honestly, you see in the clip, Barkov, as big and strong as he is, he almost falls over because there's so much pressure pushing into him. And when you wedge it right in here, so if I pull, I'm just going away from the puck. That's not good. If I want to try to get it out, you're going to keep pushing. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I can't get my stick out of that. The only way to combat it is if I'm strong enough to push Draisaitl back, and when I'm caught off guard, I'm not. Now, the whole point is to get this puck just to sit here so that our best player, Connor McDavid, can come in, grab that puck, wheel, and do whatever Connor McDavid would like to do as a right-handed player. But it's amazing how much torque Draisaitl can put into that little push to knock Barkov off balance and push Barkov from his skates up on the squares. Barkov probably goes back 8 inches, and that's enough for the puck to sit here and McDavid to get possession.
And an interesting thing too, I don't think this works with a smaller player. I think it's got to be a big guy because of the angle of your stick. Your stick is up, so if I come across here, you can't go up and over it now.
Yeah.
It's a smaller guy. If you go down
if
to
I
a
go
lower
super
angle,
low,
you go to super low angle, and I'm coming through. It just makes it a little more difficult.
you almost might even hit my shoulder before you get
And
to
then
my
you
hands.
even got the option of potentially beating me to it and coming underneath.
Also worth noting, one of the recent rules is that you can't use your hands, because in years past, if I get sealed here, I would just do that. But I can't do that anymore because that's another penalty on me. Draisaitl knows that. We're gonna go one more, quasi full speed, more like half speed. I'm gonna actually try to win this. Down. I want to stand still. I want to stand in there. I know I got to stand my ground. I can't. When you get that momentum, you time it perfectly. Couple different times there, Draisaitl pulled it off for possession. Kind of a creative way to do it. Something that Barkov will try to have to figure it out next time if he sees that same tippity tap.
And we'll keep an eye on it because he did it 3 times in a row at the end of game 3, won all 3 of them. And then I started seeing him on the other circle. I don't know what it was. He just started doing this, even when his hand was over. He started doing that. I don't know if he's trying to throw off Barky or what it is, but it's a game.
Little game within the game, little cat and mouse, and on those ones, Draisaitl got the best of them.
This Rink demo was presented by Bauer Hockey. Fast forward your game with Flylite, the latest vapor collection from Bauer Hockey.